I'll never forget. In fact, he's the very first picture in my BBYO scrapbook. It was 1980. I was a new member, and Elliott Portnoy was this really cute guy, despite the mustache, from West Virginia. He was a couple years older than me, and he was a regional officer, so that immediately made him cool.
When I met Estee, I was thinking about her faith, her spirituality, her commitment to Judaism. And come on, I was a teenage boy. What do you think I was thinking?
Who would have thought at that time that a little 13-year-old from Newcastle, Pennsylvania, and this guy from Morgantown, West Virginia would be brought together through BBYO. Estee had a mad crush on him. A couple years later, Elliott couldn't keep his eyes off of Estee. And look where we are now. Look where they are now and how much they have given of themselves as this couple that was brought together by BBYO.
Obviously, Estee works with Michael Jordan, and that's darn cool.
And Elliott works with me, which is not so cool.
But Elliott and Estee's value as role models go way beyond being cool. And I think it's grounded in a tremendous sense of humor and perspective. And knowing that for all of the wonderful and cool things that they bring as mentors, I think their sense of devotion and their sense of humor in the end are what really draws people in.
What people instantly see in Elliott when they get a chance to meet and work with him is honesty, forthrightness, an attention to detail, and a tremendous amount of energy that he brings to everything that he does.
My mother has taught me many things about leadership, but one main thing she's taught me is it's not always about being the best at what you do, but it's sometimes about making a difference in the world.
Estee has been an amazing leader for BBYO. The fact that she was the first alumna to lead the organization just brought so much authenticity and passion and power to her leadership, and she brought BBYO to a whole new level.
I think so much of who I am and what I do, and especially my relationship with my family and my children, really comes from a deep-rooted sense of Judaism and my connection to my past from my parents and what I pass on to my children, whether it's through tradition, culture, repairing the world, and just leaving it a better place for the next generation.
It's important to me because it teaches me what I have to teach my children. It's a way to transcend generations.
So Elliott and Estee really are a dynamic duo. It's not just that they're both so good at what they do, together they're even better than they would be individually.
Everything they do is brought forth with love for their community, for their family, for their children.
I hope for our children that the love for Judaism, the deep friendships, some of which for Estee and I have lasted a lifetime, are those that our kids are able to forge.
And I think for me, not only the deep connections and friendships, it's also about being a part of something bigger than yourself. And I think BBYO teens think big, dream big, and really make a difference in this world. And that's what I really hope our kids feel.
I just want to say that every time either Josh or my parents come home from some sort of BBYO related event, they come home with huge smiles on their face, and I always feel like they've learned something from it, and I'm really excited to be in BBYO.